Hey, what's up, guys? Dale Valor here from Modern Valor Dating. Listen, a lot of times we talk about being high value. You've probably seen a million videos on high value. I've talked about high value a gang of times, but ultimately, what does that really look like? What does that really mean to be high value, okay? And so we had somebody who dropped a comment in one of our videos, and I always take those seriously, man. I always read the comments in the videos. And here's the deal. He was asking, how do I become high value? But not only how do I become it, what should I use as a template? What does high value actually look like? All right, so I thought that to be a pretty good question, man. And so that video is for you, but it's also for you that is watching this right now too, right? So we're gonna hop into it right now. Let's go. Number one, what is value? Okay, here's the deal, man. I mean, obviously you can look at anything that's expensive, right? A watch, a house, a car, a yacht, anything, that is valuable. But what is it, the thing that really makes it valuable? Well, I'm gonna break it down for you. It's because it's a limited resource. It's rare. That's why, gold is worth what gold is worth and rocks are worth what rocks are worth. You know what I mean? Because there's much more rocks than there is gold, right? What you are looking to do when we're talking about being high value is you're looking to be a rare specimen, the exception to the rule. You're the guy that she looks at and says, I don't know the next time I'm gonna run into somebody like this. I've never ran into somebody like this before in my life. I can't blow this opportunity. A lot of times you hear about guys talking about girls flaking and ghosting on them, things like that. In large part, it's because they're not showing enough value, all right? Because if they were, she would respond to it, right? So for instance, a girl says to me, Dale, listen, I've got a bag with $20,000 cash in it. All you have to do is come show up, come hang out with me for a few hours, and it's yours. Okay, it really doesn't matter to me what she looks like. You know what I mean? There's very few exceptions in which I would not go do that, all right? I'm probably gonna drop everything that I'm doing and go do that so I can get that money. Why? Because I see the value in it. Okay, now I'm talking about something that's monetary, but when we're talking about value, we're talking about, like I said, rarity. That's how you want to present yourself. Don't blow it, girl. Don't mess up here. You're gonna blow your opportunity and you're never gonna find somebody like me. That's the attitude that you want. And that's what you want to embody, because if you don't, then you're just every other guy. Like look at a girl's Tinder. If you look at any attractive girl's Tinder from her perspective, she's got a million dudes who have swiped right on her, right? So the thing is that she has the pick of the litter. She has all these options to run with and all that kind of thing. So what makes you different than any of those other guys? That's what it is you have to communicate, because believe you me, there is value there. You just have to be able to communicate it. All right, we're gonna get to number two. Let's go. Number two, know who you are. I talk about this all the time, man. Knowing your identity. Because here's the deal. In the first point, we talked about rarity. You want to talk about rare? Let me tell you something that's rare. A guy that knows who he is. All right, look, if I, ask, 50 people around here what, who they are, they're gonna give me their name. I'm Bob. Okay, Bob. So are you a collective Bob? Are all Bobs the same person with the same hive mind? When one Bob dies, you all die? No, every Bob is a different Bob, But the thing is that he's identifying himself as being Bob. So what I'm left to formulate is, what is a Bob, right? So here's the deal. If I go a little bit further, like, nah, man, that's just your name. Anybody could call you anything. That doesn't change who you are. Who are you? He goes a little bit further. Oh, man, I work at the Ford factory. Oh, cool. So everybody at the Ford factory is the same person then. Like when one person gets fired, you all get fired. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. That's not who you are. That's what you do. Okay? Here's the thing, man. You have to know who you are at the core, because if you do, you'll understand the value that you have, showing that high value, right? So if you're going to be a high value guy, wouldn't you want to know, what makes up you as an individual? Because think about it. I'll equate it to monetary terms again. Do you think it's a good idea for you to know how much money you have? Pretty good idea, right? So you don't overspend or you underspend when you could have spent more, and you know what you can invest, and you know what you for bills, and so you're not left being hungry or something like that. So yeah, of course, it's good to know how much money you actually have. But we don't think about that in terms of ourselves. We don't take personal inventory and say, you know what, these are the values that make up me. Because now once you know that value, you know what you're worth. You know what you're willing to put up with, and you know what you're not, right? All right, we're gonna get to number 3. Let's get it. Number 3, know what you want. Okay, so in the last point, we talked about knowing your identity. And that's a rare thing for a man to truly know who he is. You know what's even more rare? To know what he wants. It's about having criteria. It's about being able to screen for that criteria. Most guys, their criteria ends at 2 things. Is she pretty? Is she nice to me? I'm good with anything else, pretty much. So the thing is that if you are a high value guy, you're looking for things that also have value, right? Value attracts value. So the deal is, man, you have to be able to screen for what it is that you want. If you don't know what you want, you're liable to end up with anything. I say it all the time. Who knows what that anything is going to be? Make an inventory of what it is that you want. What does your life look like? Who is compatible with you? Whose type of lifestyle is compatible with you? What type of lifestyle do you lead? What are you sexually attracted to? These are all good questions and good things to screen for. So that way, when the right girl comes along that makes sense, that fits that criteria, boom, you're on it. She can see who you are because you present it that way, and you know what it is that you want. And that is highly, highly, highly attractive. All right, we're gonna get to number 4. Let's go. Hey guys, wanted to take this quick time out just to remind you, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. You are doing yourself a favor by making sure that you see all the content that we drop 3 times a week. Because look, if a situation arises, man, where you didn't have certain information, it's going to cost you. And why put yourself through that, right? So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you drop a comment, man. We always read the comments. We always respond to them. If you have a video idea, whatever the case might be, we want to hear from you, all right? Make sure that you share it with somebody that you know needs to see this content, because I know that you know guys who need to see what we're doing here. So check this out too, guys. We just dropped a brand new virtual program called the Modern Valor Dating Crash Course. And what we're doing there is giving you almost everything you need, man, for free. It's 100% free. All you have to do is go to transformyourdatinglife.com. There's over 30 videos there, a boot camp that we shot, just giving you all the information so as that you can focus on inner game, outer game, calibration, approach anxiety, opening, building comfort and rapport, closing the deal, man. Also, the last Saturday in June, we're going to be doing our live Zoom event like we do the last Saturday of every month. We're going to have it linked up here. All you have to do is go register and show up. It's 100% free. We're going to be talking about shaking off the rust. See, here's the deal. We're coming out of COVID. Things are opening up. The world's starting to kind of transform back into what it used to be. Even if your area, wherever you live in the world, isn't opened up yet, it will be before too long. So why not get back on the horse, man? Get back in the game. Instead of sitting on the sidelines, we're going to show you how to reinvent yourself, how to transform your situation, how to get back out there and get out there and crush it. Number 4, work on yourself. Here's the deal, man. I believe that life comes down to really three things: health, wealth, and relationships. Now, this channel, most of its emphasis is on the relationships part of it. Dating, game, regular relationships. As a high value guy, you should be looking at the whole 360 of your existence and leveling up every area of your life. What are your weak points? Where can we start bringing those things up? Get with people who can help you. Surround yourself with high value people. Look, if you are around 5 high value guys, you're likely to be the 6th. And we all have things to work on, man. Nobody has arrived. Everybody has things to work on. And that's part of the fun of life, man, is trying to straighten those things out. Start seeing where you need to level up, where you need to take steps in your life to start performing. And you know what? Here's the deal. Women oftentimes, are they attracted to the guy who's quote unquote made it? Yes. But they're also attracted to the guy with a clear path to success, because that guy is going to make it. They want to jump on the bandwagon before it's too late. So that's the deal. If you can show, hey, look, okay, I'm a little bit overweight, and which is the truth, I am a little bit overweight. But if you are consistently going to the gym and showing how you are going to accomplish your fitness goals, your health goals, all that kind of thing, look, that's almost as attractive as you've already being there, okay? So, because you're showing diligence, you're showing self-respect, you're showing that you're assertive with yourself, you know, that you're gonna go out there and make it happen and take action. And all those things are highly attractive and show tons of value. And listen, guys, in the comment section, what I'd like you to do is, what are some of the goals that you're currently working towards? And be honest with yourself. Are you giving it all to get to where those goals need to be met? Are you really putting in all the effort that you really can, you know? But I would love to see the types of goals you guys are trying to achieve, man, you know? All right, we're gonna get into the next one. Let's get it. Number 5, take action. Now, this kind of lends to the last point I was making, but here's the deal. If you don't take action in the things that you want to do, inventory on yourself, all the points that I talked about, if you're not taking the direct action to get those things figured out, then you are being low value. You have to go out there and also take the action of communicating these things. You can be the most high value guy in the world, but if you just sit up in a room and don't go anywhere or don't do anything, are you really that high value? You know, you're only as high value as what somebody's willing to invest in, right? You are what you're worth. So that's the thing. If you don't go out there and auction yourself, are you really high value? So take the actionable steps of getting out there and communicating all these things that we've already talked about in the video, man, and you will start seeing a world of success for yourself. But it starts with you. It starts with your mindset and then taking that action. So listen, guys, a little bit earlier in the video, we talked about knowing what you want. Now, we did a video on that very topic a little while back, and here's the deal. We go really, really deep on it. So if you want to really get it figured out how to know what it is that you want, we're gonna link that video up. I want you to go there, check it out, and start really knowing what it is that you want so you can go out there and get it, and I will see you there.